Good evening. My name is Shachar Peled, and this is the 15th clip in a series on evolution and faith. We're starting a new chapter today, chapter 3 in the series. This will deal with the history of the fifth leap. We saw in previous chapters that evolution develops in straight courses that are gradually developing from one shape to another, and occasionally there is a leap. Some people call it emergence. Suddenly there is something unprecedented, new, that has never been before in the world. It suddenly appears, a new quality. It is based on previous levels, but it is something different. Like, for example, the move from a unicellular organism to a multicellular organism, which is the whole revolution of animal life on Earth. Animal and plant life begins from this, whereas before, for billions of years, 2.5 billion years, in the history of the Earth, there were only unicellular organisms. And then 600 million years ago, the appearance of multicellular organisms, and within 600 million years, we appeared. It's like the end of history. So the fifth leap is that leap, the appearance of Animalia, and we will deal with in the next few videos with what happened, the history of the fifth leap. So first I will read you a small excerpt from Rabbi Kook, which says all those wonderful talents that we find in animals, they come to them, these talents, because all the levels, all the various grades of animals in all their kinds, and the lights of their lives are but sparks from a great soul, supreme, transcendent soul, full of wisdom and talent, that has split itself into many branches. This is another way of saying what we said before in the previous videos, that God is both immanent and transcendent, and that within the world it is the divine that is becoming from potentiality into actuality. It is the world that has descended to its lowest point and is now slowly evolving back to the highest level. So this is another way of saying it, because everything in the world, the soul of the world, the living vibrancy that pushes evolution, is God itself, is divinity itself. And this is talent and wisdom beyond compare. So, when we look at the development of the animal world, which began 600 million years ago, more or less, we see a clear trend, a clear evolution that can answer one of the most ancient questions of theology, which is, what kind of place is this world? Is it good or bad? Is this a good place or a bad place? The trend of evolution, the fact that it is developing, and we will soon see how it's developing, it unequivocally says good. The world is all for the good. It's a good place. And when we look at evolution, we see a clear line of moral, ethical development and higher quality, higher spiritual qualities as the world develops. What was mute before, now speaks. What was without conscience becomes conscious. What was heedless and didn't care becomes apparent. what was motionless, immobile, inanimate, now dances. And the one who was without conscience learns to take pity over others. And this is ingrained in evolution. And we will see how all this comes about. Because once more, we must remember that we and the cosmos are one. On the very basic physical level, we are made of the same atoms as the entire cosmos. There is no difference on the atomic level between a living person, between myself and the books behind me, or the table, or the computer. We're all made of the same substances in various combinations. We are all part of the same cosmos that is arranging itself in new and amazing ways as it develops. So this trend for the better, teaches us some very important things philosophically and morally. One of them, one should never despair, because whatever happens, whatever cataclysms, how long it takes, however long it takes, it's getting better all the time. All the time. Billions of years it's been getting better, with ups and downs, but always on an upward trend. So the very shape of evolution sanctifies life and the ability to improve it and become better and better. Okay, now we will speak of the first consistent growth after the fifth leap. The fifth leap is the multicellular world of Animalia. And now we will see within Animalia how everything proceeds gradually, and the shape of evolution is gradual evolution. This is the main aspect of evolution that has been studied by scientists, the gradual rise of characteristics and features in animals and the gradual change. But all this has come after the fifth leap of the appearance of the emergence of the multicellular creature. Ultimately, it will lead to the sixth leap, which is the advent of humanity, but we will get to that. So now let us look at what happened after the fifth leap, what transpired in the last 600 million years. So, one of the most important things to see in this trend of evolution is the gradual order of consciousness. When we look at animals, we find out very quickly that we can arrange them by order of their spirituality, their soul, their psyche, their psyche, according to their mental ability to perceive. And the more an animal is alert, intelligent, and communicative, so we find it higher on the rung of evolution. Evolution breeds consciousness. So anyone who raised pets can immediately arrange the pets he had on a scale of consciousness. So let's see, for example take a dog, a cat, a rabbit, a goldfish, and a monkey. So what I got when I tried to arrange them in order of consciousness is goldfish, the lowest, then I had the rabbit, then the cat, then the dog, then the monkey. And the souls are becoming more and more developed. The consciousness develops, the intelligence. You can see the personality of the animal. You cannot compare the personality of a dog with that of a rabbit or a goldfish. So it's very, there is a trend there of higher consciousness. And there is a clear sequence here. And all these consciousnesses of animals are in fact precursors to what will eventually appear in full fruition in man. So anyone who raised pets is not surprised by this revelation of consciousness. Each dog has his own personality, and something is very, very similar to its owner. We've all seen examples of that. Okay, we've reached our 10-minute 10-minute goal, or 10 minutes, and it's now time to stop and to begin with the next video.